What's going on, guys? If you're new to my channel, my name is Kieran. I am a part-time reseller on eBay. I sell things on the eBay, Spock, Depop, wherever I can, even Facebook Marketplace. I do this part-time while working a full-time job. So I do it mainly in the mornings before work, in the evenings after work, usually after putting my daughter to bed. So I'm usually going from about 7, from anywhere to 11 to 12 to even 1 p.m. if I'm really feeling it. So today I'm going to talk about how I went from £500 investment on Boxing Day of 2020 to 5,000, just over 5,000. It was £5,200 on eBay at the end of January. I feel like when now the 2nd of February, I feel like now's a good time to talk about it. New phone, guys, so I am trying my best to look at the camera, because if I look at the screen like this, it looks like I'm looking away from you. So I will try and look at the camera as best I can. So yeah, how I did it, I started basically with £500 of investment. I took £500 out my savings and just decided to have a punt. I bought games console bundles, I bought just games on their own, I bought a few toy bundles, a couple of comic bundles. I just went out and spent the £500 as efficiently as I could. I bought all sorts of stuff. Some hits, some misses, quite a few misses actually, and we'll get through to them eventually. And I'm going to show you how I've progressed and how it took off and how well it's gone for me personally. I'm going to continue being a part-time seller with the hopes to eventually go full-time if it can sustain the income. So yeah, so I'm going to get into it. So basically I started off buying big bundles and breaking them down for their games. I would buy an Xbox 360, take out the good games, sell them all online, and then I would try and sell the Xbox 360 off. Within my first 10 days, I'd done £2,000. So I was hooked, completely hooked. Don't know what the profit margin was. Wasn't working all that at the time. I knew I had money and was making money because I had over £1,000 of cash still in the bank. So after all my fees, after all my postage costs, I was still buying stock at that time because we weren't in, we was just going into lockdown, I think, about then. I was still buying stock anyway. So yeah, it was going really, really well. I decided to keep pushing it, keep buying stuff. So I increased my spending and keep buying stuff using the profits I had earned from the business. And it went really well. So I'm just going to show you today. I've got a stack of orders here that are going out. Before I ship them, I wanted to show you all what I was doing, what I was selling, and so what could work for you. So don't be afraid to buy old games, guys, because I picked this up. This was an Xbox 360 bundle. It wasn't, I didn't even think about buying this. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, I know it's reversed, but Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on the Xbox. This sold for $19.99. The whole bundle only cost me £30. I wasn't expecting to sell this. I was buying it for Call of Duties. This sold for $19.99. After your fees and your postage, you're probably going to make about £15. It's money in the bank. That's how this business works. You buy small, sell high, and take as much profit as you can. So I'll be going out to a customer today. Lego Jurassic World. Again, bought a big bundle of PS3 games. If you follow my Instagram, you'd have seen this. I paid a £5 for the whole bundle. I genuinely thought something was going to be wrong with this bundle. It just seemed too good to be true. There's so many great titles in there. Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Sonic Generations. Games I knew had resale value. And he wanted a £5 for the whole thing. I went to his house, knocked on the door, opened it up. £5, perfect. Everything was perfect. The cases are great. I had to peel a few stickers off, but no smoke damage, nothing, no water damage, perfect. All the discs, perfect. A couple of fingerprints, wipe them down. Quick, easy bundle. I can't even tell you how much I'm going to make off that, but it should be pretty good. So Mario Kart 8. I'm going to tell you how these sort of work and how I make money off my games. And I chose this one to do for a breakdown because I paid up for this. What they call paying up is when you pay quite a bit of money for a game. So I paid £5 for this game individually on its own. Didn't buy it in a bundle. I bought 2 games off a woman, this Mario Kart and Mario Party 10, and I paid £5 each. Now, the breakdown on this is I sold this for $15.99. I paid $2.35 in fees. I'm looking at my notes. Paid $2.35 in fees. I then paid £2 to post it. It will go in a bubble envelope and be sent. You factor in the bubble envelope at 12p. I'm paying a little bit less than that, but about 12p. That leaves me with 11.64 gross profit margin after the sale. Now, minus your £5 you spent on it, that's £6.64 profit off a £5 game. It got listed last night and is sold today. That's how fast you can turn these around. If only I could get the stock. Indiana Jones, the original adventure, again, came out of that £5 bundle. Quick turnaround. Far Cry 5, good game to pick up. I didn't know Far Cry 5 was that popular, but it went for $14.99. I'm quite happy at that. I didn't expect it. Came in a bundle. Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, sorry. I know this sells well. I can't keep it in. Every time I get a copy, I list it, it sells the next day at $14.99. I pay anywhere from £3 to £5. I've been known to pay 6 or 7 if I'm getting something else. I'll give them the 6 or 7 for this one. But yeah, but it always sells. This again listed last night about 11 p.m. and has sold today and is ready to go. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, just a quick page turner. It goes really quick. It's $5.99, gets out the door. Star Wars Complete Saga, paid like 50p I think for this in a bundle of 5 games for like £3. So yeah, this sold already for $8.99. It's just money in the bank, guys. I could break down all the fees and tell you everything, but it gets a bit long-winded and everything like that. And then some have been on pound listings or £2 listings, and that's it. Wii Resident Evil. Again, just a quick turner, $4.99, turns it back into cash. Wario Smooth Moves, not a lot of money in this, but I thought there would be, so it didn't really pay up. It came in a Wii bundle, but I was buying the Wii bundle for other stuff. But I saw Wario and I thought Mario games like that, they sell really well, so I was hoping to get a bit more than I did for this. It's a $4.99 game, so don't go out chasing Wario Smooth Moves. Definitely, it's just not really worth it. And then again, Call of Duty World War II. I have somehow accrued like 6 copies of this. Now, when I start to get like 6 or 7 copies of something, I'm like, right, they're not selling, there's something I'm doing wrong. And usually it's price. So I'd sold a few copies of these quite early, got a bit greedy and put a couple of quid on the price, hoping I'd make some more money, because they were selling so quick I couldn't buy them as fast as I was selling them. So I got a bit greedy and put a couple of pound on the price. And that's how I've ended up with 5 copies. Don't get greedy. Keep turning around. Keep making the profits. This, I sent offers out, back down to the original price, hoping somebody would take one of the offers because I had watchers and relieve a couple of copies for me. And then I could sit there at the higher price with the others. Nobody took an offer. This sold at its full price of asking price of $12.99. You know, it's mad. I sent offers out. I thought someone would buy it at the $10.99. Nobody did. So, great, someone bought it $12.99, even better. And this is an odd one. I didn't really think about selling this type of item until this one. So I listed this one and it sold. I've always been an avid collector of books, all different types of books, fiction, fact. I've always read and I've always enjoyed reading and collecting rarer books. Now I sold a rare Hobbit the book, but I knew it was Hobbit, and I knew it was rare, so I knew to list it. This one I just put up. I was a bit bored. I was looking for an extra item just to finish off my daily total of listings. So I chose to list the Essential Book of Droids from Star Wars. From recent solds, I put this at $9.99 free postage. I've weighed it. I've got a big enough envelope. It will go as a large letter. So I'm really happy with that. So I will pay $1.88 to ship that and about 40p for the envelope. It's a big bubble envelope. But $9.99. Now that's from personal collection. But if books can sell on eBay, I think I'll do very well. I have a lot of books. I have a lot of knowledge about books. So I think I can do that. I'm really trying not to look at the screen, guys. It's really hard. I'm staring at a little green dot on my phone. Really trying hard. So yeah, and that's how I did it, guys. I basically rinsed and repeated. Now I had a few good hits. I had some great bundles where the games were really good. I've been picking up loads of copies of Mario Kart, putting 2 steering wheels with them, official Wii ones preferably, and they've been going out for £40 plus postage, and I've done that 4 times. You know, I've got 1 bundle left, Mario Kart with 2 wheels, and it's listed up, and hopefully I imagine that'll sell in the next few days. I only listed it again last night. You have to pair the wheels, keep getting the wheels from bundles, and I have about 6 Wiis that I need to list. I've sold 4, and obviously you can imagine how many I've been buying if I've got 6 more that I haven't listed. I've never sold a Wii board. I have 4 of those to list. It's all stuff to get through. I bought a great PS1, PS2 bundle that I have yet to get through and clean. That has got to be done. I'm thinking I'm going to do a whole video just on that because it's an epic little bundle and there's a nice piece in it. It also came with a load of PS3 games, weird PS3 games with PS1s and PS2s, but it's how it came. So yeah, I'm probably going to get that done this week. Show you how I clean it all up, show you how I list it all, and if any of it sells, I'll show you how I pack it. Another thing, I've been selling rarer toys like these Aliens figures from 1992. I think these were an anniversary piece. That might not be 1992, don't quote me on that, but the originals were 1992. I've been doing a bit of RA. This is a Full Metal Alchemist figure picked up from B&M. Go check them out. They're $12.99. They're not selling as greatly as I would like. I've sold 2, but you're not making a lot of money on RA. It's just with lockdown we can't really go out there and source. There's no car boots, no thing, no charity shops. You shouldn't really be doing Facebook Market pickups. If they're really local within a walking distance and they're happy to do social distance, maybe leave it on a bin and you just send them the money when you're there, then maybe that's okay if you're doing it as your daily exercise, but it's still a grey area. So it's mainly been RA for the last few weeks. But luckily I built up quite a lot of back stock, and I have a few friends and family that have sold me items that we really can socially distance because they trust me to send the money. So yeah, it's been going very, very well, guys. So like I said, 500 to £5,000. You can't get those type of returns doing investing, get money in the bank, definitely not at the moment with current interest rates. And all it's taken is a few hours every night. I'm working quite hard at the moment. My new slogan is hustle, don't sleep. Yeah, a lot of late nights, but I'm trying to build something now that I've seen what it can do and how much I can generate from it. I'm really trying to build something. We're in lockdown. I've got nowhere else to go, nothing else to do. Might as well use this time now, put in the work, and then when summer comes I can take some breaks. I can get out on my bike, I can get out on barbecues with friends. Hopefully we'll be out of all the lockdown and just be on restrictions by summer. Yeah, just get up the chase and enjoy it. So yeah, that is about it for this video. I might throw some clips in at the end of just a few items I've picked up recently, me cleaning a few products, showing you how stuff gets done. But that's the bulk of how I went from £500 to £5,000 on eBay. I'm hoping to hit £9,000 in going on my 90-day total. I want to hit 9,000. I have a great idea. Probably been done before, but still a great idea. And then I would like to replicate this month's sale. So if I can do £10,000 by the end of February, I will, and I will do a video on that. If I'm doing anything special, hopefully I will tell you. But I don't think I am. I think I'm just following a formula that's been proven. You buy something at a set price, nice and low, and you sell it for what the market demands, and you make some profit. It's only like the same way Amazon buys stuff from distributors, the same way, I don't know, pick a store. Tesco's buy beans. They buy it from a distributor at a certain price and they sell it for a higher price. But they do it on massive scale. So obviously the more you can buy in, the more you can turn around and the more you can sell. It's just making sure you don't get stuck with anything. I mean, let me just grab a pile of them. So I bought a massive pile of comics. Yeah. Now don't get me wrong, you pull out the odd title like Battle of the Planet signed, no boards, so it's not the best condition. You can make some money. There's certain comics that you can make money on, but most of them were just generic. Spider-Man this from 2 years ago. It's like a £4 or £5 comic, and you've got to ship it. So after your fees, you're making like £1.50. It's a lot of work, a lot of time listing comics because they're not easily to just grab an ad from somewhere or grab something that's already up there and just list them quickly like DVDs and games. But you can turn comics around. But for me, they've just been sorry, off camera there, just been a bit of a stinker. For the money I put into them, they're not worth it. I won't buy comics again unless they're really, really cheap. I'm going to stick with toys, games, a little bit of clothing. I mean, it's good to diversify. I don't want to be stuck to one or two products. I mean, seasons change and people buy different things. Like everyone at the moment is stuck at home. So consoles, games, Wii's, family games, board games, jigsaws, all selling. Come summer, if we're still in lockdown, you might still do all right on those products, but I think we'll be out of lockdown by then and restrictions will have lifted. People will want to be going out. So start looking for items for like that. Super soakers are a good one. Easy to store, easy to buy, easy to pick up right now. Camping gear, bikes. If you know your bikes, I mean, I'm a mountain biker. I don't know my bikes amazingly well. I'm just an average biker. But biking gear, helmets, all that sort of stuff is high sell at the moment. A lot of people are selling at the moment because they're getting rid of last season's gear, looking to buy this season's gear once the summer breaks. So I've been picking up a few bits. Helmets are a weird one. You've got to make sure they've had no bumps and nicks and damages. So I'd stay away from helmets. But shorts, t-shirts, gloves, anything like that, shoes, clipping shoes, pedals, all that sort of stuff will be getting refurbished and rechanged in the summer. And not everyone can afford brand new. It's a very expensive hobby. So you will get a lot of resale value out of all that sort of stuff secondhand on the market. I'm not getting into sprockets and gears and brakes and all that sort of stuff. I'm not technical enough to know if they're working. So stick to simple. Keep it simple, stupid, as I say, Kiss. So yeah, and that sort of thing. I'm staying away from Pokemon cards at the moment. I've bought some for investment purposes. I will send off a PSA submission, which I will show you. But I'm not going mental into buying Pokemon right now. Although I do feel that the hype train will continue for the rest of the year, especially with the 25th anniversary. We really needed to get Worlds. Worlds should have been in the UK last year. Hopefully it'll be in the UK at the end of this year, but I don't know. It's a lot of people, a lot of meetings. You're very close proximity when you're playing, less than 2 meters. So we will see what happens. So yeah, any questions, guys, drop them below in the comments. Please like and subscribe as it helps people find me, and I'm just trying to share my knowledge of how I do things. My videos will get better. They're currently just me sitting here in the room and talking to you guys. I'm trying to build my knowledge, show you guys what I can do. When the summer breaks, we will get out in the car boots, get out in the charity shops, get out in the stores, and I will have a lot more footage for you there. And I'm currently looking at moving into the garage because I'm sort of outgrowing this room as it is at the moment. And I've got to make it dry, make it safe to store everything. Once I do, I'm looking at moving into the garage. I'll have multiple tables set up, shelving set up. I'll be able to show you how I pick my orders, how I pack my orders, how I list, photographs, show you the whole shebang. I'm really contemplating doing a beginner series. I don't think there's one out there yet. If they are, they're long in the past. I'm thinking of an up-to-date beginner series in the current climate, showing you how, step by step, how to set up your eBay account, how to set up your PayPal, or if you stay straight to manage payments like I did, and how to list an item, how to source an item, basically a whole beginner series. And I think I'm going to take you through that process that I went through, and yeah, show you packing material, show you everything. So yeah, please again, like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.